well, that's way too expensive. That doesn't look practical. We just got slammed all of a sudden. What is going on in the 2-year-old heifer pen? My grandfather didn't really believe in mineral. He figured that the grass and the land here in central Montana was good enough that it gave the cows everything they needed. We'd get a semi-load once a year, and we'd have this whole assembly line of unloading all the 50-pound sacks off the semi. That was the only thing we ever had, was the loose bagged salt. In the mid-2000s, my dad had been willing to try mineral some, but really didn't have much of a program. It was more kind of try this one year, try something else. We just weren't really convinced with any one product. A rep that stopped in one day, left a flyer, gave some information. I did look at him and think, well, that's way too expensive. That doesn't look practical. Till I talked on the phone with the rep from Minnesota, and we really started discussing the whys of it. I'm a numbers person, I love spreadsheets, and I wanted to really see it for myself. So I put together some spreadsheets and did quite a bit of research on comparing a lot of different tubs, seeing how important it is to look at not only the cost up front, but the consumption and the rate per day. And Rio really did pencil out to come out to the lowest cost per head per day. If I hadn't done that research on my own to begin with, I'm not sure I would have been willing to just believe the story and make the decision. But it was really my dad's ranch, and I had to have a strong enough belief in it and convince my dad to give it a try. And after we did it for the first year, we liked it, so we did it a second year. By the time we did it 2 years, we haven't gone back to anything else. The thing that really made a difference was seeing the health benefits. Within the first couple years, we were noticing a dramatic reduction in the amount of doctoring we were doing. We're still a cowboy type ranch. We ride and rope, and we doctored all our calves horseback. And the amount of time that we spent doctoring calves, carrying medicine bags, almost went away. We just almost never have to go rope a sick calf.
What do you figure that's worth?
I don't think I could put a dollar value on it. Well, then you have kids who complain that they don't get to rope anything. I mean, Mom, we never get to rope anything in the pasture. It's more about the overall program, and that I'm happy with the cows we run, the calves we raise, the product we sell. The whole program overall works with using Rio. In 2019, we had kept our heifer calves over. We just got slammed all of a sudden with a bunch of sick calves. Like, what is going on in the 2-year-old heifer pen? And sure enough, they were out of Rio. And within a couple days of getting them back on the product so that the cows were licking those heifers and the calves, it just cleared up the health problems again. It's really a testament to what that digestion pack does and how it binds up the bacteria in the gut so that those calves stay healthy and you're not getting scours. Having the Rio Mineral out there in the fall really seems to help with the cows' usage of that fall grass. We keep the cows on the Rio Mineral through calving, through breeding, and as soon as the grass is drying up in the fall, we feel like we need to get them back on the mineral package. I've tracked pretty carefully the consumption of when I put out mineral, how many head are on it, how many days, and our cows are usually around 0.22 to maybe up to 0.25 pounds per day. We've never been as high as the 3rd pound consumption. And you do have to think about how long these tubs last. When you put a tub out, you're not out there the next week putting out more tubs. And we did notice that in the beginning when we were switching from some of the other tubs that were more at like a pound per day. There's some that are even higher. But when you think that same tub is going to last 4 times longer before you have to take another one out and replace it, it makes a difference. The cost of the product just works out. When it's really looked at as what the cost per head per day is, what the benefits are with the health, with the conception, the performance of the cattle, and the low cost per head per day, really makes sense. This tub does pay for itself. It all adds up to be the common sense approach to running the cattle.